It is from outside Samuel Kamau Wanjiru's home that we begin this week's edition of Newsmakers, focusing on a 24-year-old man who over the last couple of weeks has been a newsmaker, albeit for the most tragic of reasons. A man whose life's journey exemplified the use of talent for success, but whose death exposed the downside to unmanaged fame and fortune. His life lessons, those we derive from the life of a veteran athlete who at 45 has run his career path and into retirement. We travel to Eldoret and speak to long-distance runner and champion Moses Tanui. The use of extra tools to engage in a different kind of sport. Another day at the golf course for Moses Tanui, a face that may at first appear unfamiliar until such history is retold.
His shoe obviously came loose.
This, the controversial instance back in the 1993 World Athletics Championships in Stuttgart, Germany, where he finished second after losing one shoe after making contact with eventual winner Ethiopia's all-time great Haile Gebrselassie. This and his world record having been the first athlete to run a half marathon in under an hour, a record that was only broken 5 years later by fellow Kenyan Paul Tergat, just part of what continues to define this veteran athlete. Years after his retirement following a knee injury, Moses Tanui is focusing on a different playing field.
Now I cannot run because of that accident. So I try to do another sport that I can walk to keep fit.
A sport that is clearly not as easy as it seems. It is, however, at his palatial home that we relive memories of his initial career path that has such mementos placed all around his house as continued proof of success, a success he never shies away from.
My first World Championship gold medal.
But it is this same success that Moses Tanui worries is turning the recent crop of athletes and consequently a career that has only recently become lucrative into disarray.
What is coming up is, there is a lot of money that is in. There is also a lot of managers that are in. A lot of shoe companies that also they don't like, they want to compete to be the best. And you see by then there is now rivalry between the athletes.
His advice:
it should be a very good lesson also to the government. It should be a very good lesson also to our federation, that they should find some two bodies like counseling, and they should find also another body for investment.
He is a veteran whose memories of his heydays are not only documented by the positives that stand on his wall cabinet. And as he explains how he won each and every of his trophies, he also tells of the mistakes he made during his journey there, lessons he hopes he can teach upcoming athletes if given the chance.
I look at this is like a mirror of your sort of fame, yes, and you can even say fortune. Yes. For you, what would you say fame and fortune should essentially mean to an athlete, having gone through it yourself?
What I should say, I know most of the athletes are famous, and we have fame all over. Although we don't see as athletes, but what it should take is that we should be very good examples.
His life as the father of 4 children, one that he cherishes, especially now that he is no longer in active athletics, his children's opinion of him.
He really showed us the real, as in who he is, through his success and through his hard work.
He's always been able to provide for us no matter what.
And his dreams for their future, those he says continue to keep him years after the end of his journey on the track.
After running, they have another life. They have a longer life than what they have when they were running.
Words of advice from a retired veteran. Evelyn Wambui for Newsmakers.